you don't know what you're fully talking about, you shouldn't speak on it. I've defended her. I've never spoken to Laura privately. That's the other thing. This whole like idea that like Laura's my friend. I've never spoken to her privately. Never. Yeah. Now, could you imagine if I held fundraisers on it? Right. If you defend yourself online, you have no rights. I felt the same way, but you know. Well, you know, I've been warned, but and I've let little things here and there go. Like, she's out of the drama, but she's using my situation for the drama. I'm disappointed in you, Laura, because I allowed you to come over here. You advertise your candles, you advertise your channel, you do all that, and then you go on your channel and you advertise my record and tell me because I have a record, I would have no standing in a courtroom. And you're supposed to be a true crime creator. You're not a lawyer. I just feel like it was a really low blow and misinformational, very misinformational, because I've never once ever several times said, I'm going legal, and I've never had a fundraiser, Laura, for legal fees, okay? Yeah, exactly. My criminal record would have no bearing if I went to court over harassment and defamation or slander charges, Laura. My record of retail theft would have no standing in that courtroom, nor would it be relevant to the charges at hand. I just think it's stupid to even put out that misinformation. I think it's fucking ignorant to do so. Well, you know, and that's what she said. She said, you know, it would be criminal court. You don't have a criminal case. Well, who the fuck said I would go to criminal court? Who said that? Nobody even mentioned court at all. What I said was I'm going to the police. This idealism that you're speaking on, like, oh, would it be criminal? And I said, well, who said that besides you? The whole thing was aggravating to me. And again, I've never held fundraisers on this. Well, you know what? That's a good question, but I'll tell you what, Mel. She wasn't my Melody. She wasn't. That I know. Well, again, thank you, Doug. I'm sorry for everything you're going through. Custody court's completely different. You can't compare custody, you know, you can't. And again, Unmasked won that lawsuit. They won. She won. She has a lifelong protection order out. Yeah. Well, Mimi, I've never spoken to her off of online, so there's that. It was just this whole like misinformational center. I'm going legal. I don't say I'm going legal. I don't say that, Laura. But you have, and you've held fundraisers on it. So I just think it's a little hypocritical to now act like because you've been here for so long, your shit don't stink and you know all. It's aggravating, is what it is. And you should never discourage anybody from pursuing anything legal because you're not an attorney to speak on if they have a legal standing or not. I know to contact an attorney, not a fellow YouTuber, if I want to go legal. That's all. I didn't like what was being said.
People think a judge is going to see it the way we see it on YouTube. They don't. A judge is going to laugh at both of you. And
well, again, here's the thing, Laura. When you have a good attorney, the judge will literally see it the way you see it on YouTube because it will literally be documented as such. Secondly, that judge did not laugh at them. She won. There was no laughing. There was no, oh, what are you guys talking about? Because they had a good attorney. And with a good attorney and a good lawyer, it documented the entirety of the harassment, which is why you hire one. So I just wanted to address those few things. Nope, Christine, what I've said is I'm going to the police. And the other person, I have charges out against. So, and no, the police didn't say to me, oh, well, you have a criminal record of retail theft, so. Oh, just perplexed saying that because I have a criminal record, I wouldn't have a stand in a courtroom. You know?
Okay, I took 20 minutes, summed it up in 4. This is Laura and Granny now together on panel.
Hey,
what did I say that was so bad or so wrong?
By bringing up my criminal record for one.
But it does play a part.
No, it doesn't.
Or not. Yes, it does.
Retail theft, Laura, would play no part in a harassment case. It would play none. It wouldn't even be of relevance.
But you don't understand. Harassment on YouTube will get you nowhere.
Laura, somebody was served and charged with harassment charges because of me on YouTube. So that's not true.
When you have a situation like Lana and Unmasked
one lifelong section, right?
Something like that I can see, but you're not anywhere near that level.
Which is why I never said I'm taking it to that level. Quite frankly,
you say you're going legal every other day.
No, I said I'm going to the police about the photos of my daughter and the invasion of her privacy. The other person I did go legal on, and she's been served. She's charged with harassment. They didn't ask me about my record.
And the police didn't tell you to sign off YouTube?
No, not at all. They watched my channel. They watched her channel. I gave testimonies. I gave videos. I gave a whole file. And they went and they served her. They never once said, hey, what's your criminal record? Never.
You have the...
Okay, it's 5 minutes long now. So what happens is Laura thinks that they're going to use her criminal record in a civil matter of harassment. I have 2 words to say. Maybe it's 3. Yeah, it's 3. Crude as fuck. And look at Bullhorn Betty. BJ Betty.
Criminal record. Never.
You have the most insane police force ever, because no other police force in the history of YouTube has ever done that.
It wasn't my police that did it. It was her local sheriffs. My police didn't do anything. Her sheriffs did.
Her sheriff. It would be your sheriff.
No, it wouldn't, Laura. I did it. You can't tell me. I called her sheriff's office, and they served her with harassment.
Okay, well, harassment goes to court.
Right, and it takes time for them to get everything. Yeah, it'll go to court, but she's definitely been served with the harassment.
Okay, but in order to get served, you have to go through court.
No, her police went to her.
Police don't serve anything. It has to go through a court system.
Okay, well, I'm using the wrong term, Laura. What I'm saying is the charges of harassment have been placed on her. The police pressed the charges. I'm saying served, but you're right. It's not the term served, but she has been pressed with the charges of harassment. They are now on her. I'm not trying to drag Laura. I just don't think the bringing of that up was what had any bearing on anything.
Next up is Laura's version on her channel.
Hey, Stacia. So, the live I did the other night, I completely stand by. And Granny's watching, I guess, took offense to it and got really mad at me about it. And I heard was talking a lot of shit. I've been buried in this website. I said, if you're going to talk shit about me, then give me a link. So she gives me a link. And while I am in being bashed to high heaven, I said to her, I don't understand what your issue is. Like, what did I say that was so bad? Now, mind you, I have stuck up for this girl from jump. From jump. I have never bashed her. I have never said anything against her. I have never jumped to one of her haters' chats. I have never said anything. Hey, Reagan, thank you. I have never said anything bad about her, ever, to anybody. I know some people that are close to me had left her, and I said, no, I still like her. People have said to me, one of a long Patreon of mine, who won't even be in my chat with some other people who I text before. So yeah, I'm talking about you. Warned me about her, and I ignored it. And I absolutely ignored it. And I told, I kind of fought with this girl a little. And this girl is very, very good to me. And Granny's Watching's not even a member. And I still stuck up for her. Hey, pretty. I still stuck up for her. And regardless, I even told this girl that's very good to me. No, I like her. I believe in her. She's a lot like I was. And I believed in her. So the way her chat was bashing me, MGL, thank you. The way her chat was bashing me spoke differently. That's why I know the person that told me something wasn't right. You may want to go in there. I believe it had to do with it. And Mel, but a record does have to play with that. And I'm going to get to all that. I'm talking multiple states. So I did not know the whole story. That's why I went up on her panel. But Levlin, I don't believe that. I'm sorry, but I don't. I don't believe that. And I'm going to explain why. When it comes to harassment charges, harassment goes through the courts. It doesn't matter if a police contacts you. The harassment itself goes through the courts. There's no two ways about it. There's criminal and there's civil. You're either filing criminally or you're filing civilly. And you would do it on your own turf. When you file harassment charges, you file where you are being harassed, not the other person. This is just a law. It doesn't matter what state you're in. That's the law. No, what I think happened, I don't think she's lying, Loveland. I just think she's maybe confused. I believe she called that police department, and I believe the police department probably called the person. I don't doubt that for 1 second. But if she thinks police have time to watch videos, give me a break. No, I don't believe that at all. I was trying to help her and kind of sidetrack her from the path she's going down. Because the path she's going down, she can cry police all she wants. They're not going to do anything. They're going to tell her, get off the internet. And not saying it's right, and I'm not saying that's the way it should be, but unless people are showing up at your house and stalking you at your house and giving you reasons to do it at your house, like Unmasked was, this is a totally different scenario. Totally different scenario. She's going to go legal, she's going to do this, she's going to do that. that is not helping you in this community. That will get you shunned. That will get more videos made about you, and that will hurt you. And it's going to make you a bigger target. I have told her all these things. I have tried to get it into her head. I've even told her, message to who to watch out for, not to watch out for. Who, don't trust this person. Don't allow this person in your chat. They're working with this one. They're working with that one. It's a one good thing about having a network of people. My people go everywhere. They're in chats that I can't even believe they like or they're in. And I'm like, you know what? They said, tell Granny's watching. This one's, hey, Jenny, tell Granny's watching. This one's here or this one's in here. Or watch out for this one. So I relay the message.
Okay, I'm not sure if you can hear the background noise. I'm in my kitchen making pizza, homemade. I'm not even Italian, so it's a test for me. At any rate, this was to give Laura her side and Granny her side and kind of a combo in between.
I have done nothing but try to help her. You don't need a lawyer, someone to, yeah, but the prosecution still has to pick it up. And I am a firm believer. Hey, Nikki, I am a firm believer in this community, and you will understand. You will understand the community. We want to see proof. I have a hard time believing that her, not her police force, this other person's police force is doing all this work. I don't know where she lives. It may not be a big city. I have no idea. But something just isn't right with the whole story. It's just not. But
Okay, hate adding anything. I know it's going to make the video longer than I want it to be, but I do dislike the fact that Laura has got her people going from chat to chat and messaging creators about who they can trust, and that's disturbing. At any rate, everyone have a great day. Bye.